Hey guys, well, I am going to show you how to use this new presentation called Be the Breakthrough. Okay. It comes in a flip chart to new distributors. It's also available for download through your app. You can email it to yourself and download the actual PowerPoint presentation, which is what I'm going to be going through with you. Now, first I want to talk about how important it is that everybody learns this presentation. We don't want to create our own presentations. We don't want to add slides to this presentation unless perhaps it's just your story at the beginning for your introduction. This is the company presentation. And the reason that that's so important is because we want to be able to create duplication. We want somebody watching this to go, oh, I see. That's how you give a presentation, so that they can learn it and they can do it. So you're not only presenting this, you're teaching your distributors through that process how to present it themselves. All right, so let's get into this. I'm going to show this presentation to you in presenter mode. So you'll see a couple of screens. The bigger screen will be the current slide. In presenter mode, it also shows you what the next slide is going to be, and it allows you to read the notes that are attached to the current slide. So on the flip chart, as you go through the flip chart, with each concept here, it'll have the concept on the front, and in the back that faces you, it's going to show you kind of a guide for what you need to say. It's the same thing in the PowerPoint version. That's what I'm going to show you, presenter's view. So here we go. So I'm going to put this in presenter mode so that you can see the notes as I go along. Now it'll be the same thing with the flip chart. The flip chart has the notes on the back. Now, you won't actually present to a prospect in presenter mode. You'll present in the actual slideshow mode. You don't want your prospect to see your notes. However, this is a great way to practice. So here we go. We live in a world where a lot of things have changed. The pandemic changed a whole bunch of stuff. The world is kind of resetting after all that, and people are rethinking their lives. Maybe their job disappeared. Or perhaps even they owned a small business and business is either way down, or maybe they lost that business. They've realized that things aren't always as secure as they seem, and health became very important. And the desire for a better work-life balance also happened. You know, a lot of people worked from home for a couple of years and they thought, wow, this is kind of cool. I wish I could do this all the time. At the same time, kind of a lot of negative things happened. Anxiety is sort of off the charts because of all that. Inflation is very high. And people have gotten into a lot of debt because of all these things. But we're not here to talk about how tough it is right now, even though it has become that way. We're here to talk about a solution to all of those things by which you can create your dream lifestyle. You're going to learn about an ideal lifestyle business opportunity. This is a business that takes advantage of some really incredible timing right now that has to do with some big mega trends that can drive the growth of this business and really be an opportunity for you. The first of those is social entrepreneurship. People's priorities have shifted. They've realized, there's a lot of ways to earn money in this world. I want to do something that matters. I want to do something that makes a difference. That's social entrepreneurship. Of course, health became very important, and so healthy lifestyles became very important, and that's one of the things that we sell. We sell a healthy lifestyle. The side gig economy is absolutely exploding out of necessity for a lot of people. How many of your friends became Lyft drivers or Uber drivers or have a home-based business on Instagram or Amazon because they need that extra stream of income, or perhaps they just want multiple streams of income? So that's a huge trend. This business takes advantage of all of those. And then the big daddy of all, of course, is social media. Social media has just continued to exponentially grow. The world is connected in ways unimaginable just 10 years ago. And if you can just tap your phone, send a picture, or post on social media, send somebody a DM, a direct message on social media, you can actually monetize that activity through this business. So it really is the ultimate lifestyle business. You can choose when you work, where you work, with whom you work. There are distinct tax advantages for having a business like this. You should talk to your tax professional about that. And the thing that I love the most is that this is a business that's synergistic. I cannot succeed unless I help others succeed. It's a team effort. To me, that's the most moral business model that I can even think of. Also, you have the opportunity to travel to exotic places around the world for free. Just by building the business, you can earn exotic reward trips. I've been on quite a few of them, and let me tell you, they are really fun. What we're actually doing is we're taking true nutrition to the world. That's very important right now, because let me tell you about some very negative trends. Since 1990, obesity in our world has quadrupled. Autoimmune diseases and diabetes are just off the charts, have grown in a very similar exponential fashion. Why? Well, something happened right around that time. Our food supply changed. We now have an explosion of genetically modified crops. We have depleted soils from commercial farming practices. And we have a lot of additives and preservatives that we didn't have in our food before. And we're looking at the results all around us. So is true nutrition important? You bet. It absolutely is. And that's what we've got. And we'll talk more about it. And the cool thing, guys, is there's no limit to what you can achieve. The only limit is the size of your personal dreams and the size of your personal ambition. So only you know that, but you can create what you want here. Do you guys know what this is? This is so cool. It looks like it's right out of a James Bond movie. This is called the Doomsday Vault. It's dug into a hillside on an island in the north of Norway, on a little archipelago off the shore of Norway, near the Arctic Circle. And what they preserve here in this vault, it's not munitions or missiles or government records or secrets. It's seeds. This is a vault of seeds. Governments started realizing if there were a cataclysmic event, what would we need to start life again on this world? What would be important to the human race? Well, seeds and the genetic information from around the world of all these different seeds. There's over 900 and something thousand seeds preserved in this vault. And it turns out that seeds in and of themselves are 20 to 30 times more dense in nutrition than what grows from the seed. 20 to 30 times more potent than the plant or the leaf or the vegetable or the fruit that grows from that seed. The problem is you can't just sit down and eat a bowl full of seeds because they would go right through you. How do you get at that nutrition? How do you access it? Well, RAIN International has something called the Nutrient Preservation Protocol. All that means is that they have devised a scientific method to extract the nutrients without damaging them into usable forms for your body, so liquids and powders. And with those extractions, they have formulated some very powerful products. Products that help to lower inflammation in your body, products that slow down the aging clock, products that are cleansing to your body, products that give you more energy and more focus, products that are good for your joints. I want to share with you 3 of my favorite products and why they're my favorite products. At this point, I would do that, or I would call somebody out from the audience to help me do that, but we would have spoken before about what those testimonials look like. Guys, we have to get away from, I had ABC disease and this cured me. We don't want to get in trouble with the FDA, and that's a great way to do it. So we have to talk in terms of this gives you optimal nutrition so that your body can function as it was meant to function. This gives me energy. This lowers inflammation. This is a great detox. Things like that. Benefits without getting into specific diseases. We can certainly talk to people about how we think these products could help them, but we're not doctors and we don't want to put the company out of business because the FDA shuts us down. Okay, enough said about that. So we'll share the 3 favorite products. Then we're going to talk about our distinct advantage. Look, guys, no juice, tablet, or pill or potion contains the nutrient density of the original seed. You might be selling a superfruit juice in your company. Guess what? Mine trumps it because I got the seed and it's 20 to 30 times more nutrient dense. You might have an essential oil. Guess what? I got the seed. It's 20 to 30 times more nutrient dense, etc. So we've got this new catchphrase. If it's not from a seed, it's not real nutrition because it doesn't have that density. One of the wonderful things about this company is that it has a social conscience. There's a foundation that the company runs called the Seeds for Change Foundation that is determined to leave this world a better place than we found it. They have done all kinds of really fabulous charitable projects all over the world. And every time somebody joins RAIN, a tree is planted in their honor. So the world is getting a whole lot greener also. Every box that is purchased, every product that is purchased, a percentage of that purchase price goes to the Seeds for Change Foundation. Now, wealthy people understand the concept of leverage. Rich people use leverage to their advantage. Broke people trade time for money. Look, it's very honorable to have a job. The problem is, if you're trading time for money, that's limited. If you have a skill that allows you to earn money, there's only so many hours in a day that you can practice that skill. And then you can't do it anymore. It's finite. When you are able to leverage the time and efforts of other people, while they are also benefiting personally from that time and their efforts, that is an amazing financial engine. Leverage is magic. So for instance, when you first start in your business, of course, you're going to be 100% of the effort in your business. The minute you have one other person who has the same intention as you, now you're 50% of the effort in your business, and you become a third, and a fifth, and a tenth. As people talk to people who talk to people who talk to people, you become a 100th and a 1,000th and a 1/10,000th and even less of the total effort in your business. That is the power of leverage. Another distinct advantage with this company is that we operate in 45 countries around the globe. That means that you can earn across 16 time zones as people share with people in other countries. It's very simple to enroll them in those countries. We operate in those countries. We have warehouses in those countries. We have support and general managers, customer support in those countries. Let's say you sponsor somebody in the United States, and then that person sponsors somebody in Taiwan, who sponsors somebody in Canada, who sponsors somebody in Norway, who sponsors somebody in Bosnia, etc., etc. Those people are all in your group, and it is seamless. It's like a chain of just endless sponsorship, and it's all the same to you. No matter what country they're in, they can share and do this business. Let's talk about a few of the ways that you earn. When you sell a product to a customer, they can go to your website, they'll purchase a product from your website. You're going to earn 40% of the commissionable volume of that product. Pretty cool. Those are your retail profits from customers. You also earn when you enroll somebody into your business as a RAIN partner. RAIN partners have the intention of building RAIN businesses. So you get a 40% bonus, 40% of the commissionable volume of whatever package your prospect starts with. And it doesn't just stop there. That first order bonus continues on. When the person you've personally enrolled sponsors somebody else, you get a 10% first order bonus match. The next way you earn is from something called the RAIN Partner Team Bonus. When you build a RAIN Partner Team, which is just basically you enroll 2 new customers and 2 new partners, and then you help those 2 partners to enroll 2 partners each. By doing that, along with all the other bonuses that you've already earned, you're going to earn a 15% override on all of the sales volume that RAIN Partner Team created when it was born into existence. So that's an additional 15%. As you advance in rank, you earn one-time bonuses, and you can see they start getting pretty exciting as you get into the higher ranks. This is a one-time bonus as a thank you for advancing to your new rank. As you maintain those ranks and you maintain your sales volume and you lead your team, there's a weekly lifestyle bonus according to the rank that you're qualifying at. So you can see that goes all the way up to $1,000 a week in just a lifestyle bonus for a Triple Black RAIN Diamond. Team commissions are paid on the consumption of products in your organization. We build 2 teams, and we call that our left team and our right team. You get 5% of the total volume if it's the same on both sides, or you get 10% of the lesser leg volume if it's different. And this is a very lucrative commission based on the sales that take place on your team, and not just from the people you personally sponsored, but from the people they sponsored, who they sponsored, etc., 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 to infinity. The next way that you get paid on that leverage is you get paid in generations. Let me just make this simple for you. When the people on your team start earning those team bonuses based on the volume and the consumption on their teams, you start earning a matching bonus based on their incomes. This is a really, really exciting bonus, and it's paid down 7 generations. Now, RAIN partner teams, I just want to show you how powerful these are. It's a simple concept. You get 2 customers and 2 Rain partners, and then you help your 2 Rain partners to sponsor 2 Rain partners each. You can see that illustrated there on your screen. Let me just show you kind of what that might generate with different packages that you might bring people in with. So for instance, if somebody comes in with the Builders pack, if you were to duplicate with that package, you would earn in total cash by building this Rain Partner Team, you would earn $350 and $68 in free product. And as long as that Rain Partner Team is in existence, as long as they are consuming every single month, you earn those same points for free product. It's a lot of money in free product that gets generated by your Rain Partner Team. Let's look at it starting with a little bit of a bigger package, the Pro Pack. It's a little bit larger. If you duplicated with Pro Packs, if you sponsored somebody with a Pro Pack and then they sponsored their people with Pro Packs, you would earn $692.50 in total cash just from those bonuses and that same $68 in free product. And that would happen every month. That $68 would happen every month as long as that Rain Partner Team stayed active and people were on subscription. What I'd like to do now is I'd like to bring a few people up from the audience to share their stories. Or, like if you're doing this online, you'd say, I've got a few people who'd like to share their stories with you. These are real people with real stories. Now, the way that we do testimonials now, we're going to really do some work on this and we're going to teach it. Basically, what you want to talk about is what you did before and whatever problem you had, and then how Rain solved that problem, or how Rain is solving that problem, or how you are hopeful that Rain will solve that problem. So let me share my story. I was a singer in my previous life. I had hit records, and so I learned about the power of residual income, where I could do something once and get paid for it over and over and over again. In my 40s, I started a traditional business so that I could be home with my son and my wife. We had a design business, but I learned something pretty quickly that you can sell a couch one time and that's it, and then you got to go find other people to sell couches to. So when I learned about network marketing and how it used leverage to create, once again, repetitive income, where you can do the work once and get paid for it over and over and over again, that was attractive to me. I joined Rain just for that purpose. And man, it's just been wonderful. And it's done that for me. So that's just an example. You tell your story. But you're not in this alone. Here's the great thing. You get the power of a company that has put millions and millions and millions of dollars into infrastructure, into logistics, into product development and warehousing and shipping and all of the bookkeeping, etc. You don't have to do any of that. It's done for you. All you have to do is tell the story, and then you've got all of that support coming from the company, as well as from established leaders who've gone before you and reached the very top ranks of the company. Once again, they can't succeed unless you succeed. I can't succeed unless you succeed. We've got local, regional, national, and online training events that can help you stay on track, that can help you learn this business. It's a simple business. It just requires a few simple repetitive tasks, learning a couple of quick skills that aren't hard to learn, but then you've got all of this support around you with tools and training that are just first class. We've got totally effective training and market tools to help you grow your business with a phone app and duplication materials where your new person gets a manual that tells them exactly what to do next, where there's ongoing training with Rainmaker University, where there are materials that you can be proud of to share with other people to promote your business. The way that you get off to a really fast start is by starting with one of our starter packs. This comes with some product, the phone app, you get a website that's very beautiful and effective, and shareable product samples, as well as materials that really walk you through what you need to do next and what you need to understand, so that there's just no question and you don't feel lost or alone. It's a turnkey, risk-free business. Turnkey because all that support is there for you. Risk-free because the company offers a 30-day money-back guarantee, no questions asked. So truly, there is nothing to lose and an amazing lifestyle business to gain. And the timing is really, really important. You want to be near someone who is building, and you don't want to wait too long. Think of it like this. When you go to the movies, once you stand in line at the movies, everybody else has to line up behind you. But you don't get a percentage of the ticket sales of everybody that bought tickets after you, correct? Well, in this business, you do. Once you have your position and people keep building down that line, you get bonuses based on the people that came after you. So your positioning does matter, and it's much better to be near the person who brought you in and who's building. So don't wait too long. The time really is now. So get with the person who told you about this and get your questions answered, and welcome to Rain.